Okay, hello, this is Chiak. We are back again with another set of Tangle Tower, which I thought I already changed the music settings, but I guess that was not the case. I turned the music down.
That's rather strange now, isn't it?
We found it in your room.
Just lying around, was it?
Nope, you'd hidden it, but we found it.
We do that.
Who's the her in the message? And what's the deal with the petals?
It's really none of your business.
It's Poppy.
There's something about those petals we found in Penny's room. Something suspicious.
Let's ask her about it.
But we're in front of her right now.
Yeah, we found this.
Oh, that's nothing.
You wrote, "Now I'll get her," on a piece of paper and hid it in your room. That's not nothing.
Actually, it's not the message I wanted to ask about. It's those red flower petals.
The petals.
They're from red roses, and there's only one place in Tangle Tower with red roses.
We need a clue. Something that shows the roses and who they belong to.
Okay. Roses and who they belong to. Because like the clue for this specifically for this said the rooftop tower. See, that's not gonna have it. Evidence of a red rose. Oh. This?
That's not right.
Oh, wait. The picture.
It's a drawing of Fitz and Poppy in the rooftop garden. See what Fitz is holding?
I can't imagine what you're getting at. But it doesn't matter. I couldn't have taken anything from the rooftop garden. It's only accessible from Fitz's room or Poppy's room. How could I have taken something from a garden to which I have no access?
Is it really only accessible from those two bedrooms?
For most people, it would be. But don't forget, Penny's the resident ornithologist.
My dears, what are you accusing me of?
Let's play fetch with the... Okay, one of the penny birds is used to spy on. Poppy and Fritz. But it didn't work.
One of Penny's birds
there's
was
no
used to
ting.
spy on Poppy and Fitz, but it didn't work. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
Was used to bribe, was given to, was stolen from, was used to kill? I don't know. Was it?
One of Penny's birds was used to kill Poppy and Fitz, but it didn't work. Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Penny can't access the garden, but maybe somebody can. Okay, yeah. Steal evidence from and distract them. Because they were planning a murder?
One of Penny's birds
she doesn't
was
make
used
sense.
to spy on Poppy and Fitz.
I just don't know.
Because they were planning a murder. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
Unless it wants to say Pointer's telescope. I'm thinking of the birds just because of the feathers. To steal evidence from them? One of Penny's birds was used to spy on Poppy and Fitz and steal evidence from them. What do you mean by evidence? Was used to bribe Poppy and Fitz. One of it was given to. Was stolen from. Was used to kill, was used to spy on. I mean, unless it's trying to say Pointer's telescope.
Pointer's telescope was used to spy on? That's not right.
Okay, I mean, we can see. Okay, yeah, Penny sent someone to spy on people in the rooftop garden. I'm still thinking it's the birds it's because of the feathers, but what is this part? To steal evidence? Distract them? No, I already tried to distract them. Didn't I? I can't remember. I know I did the plan to murder one. Steal bunny for them doesn't work at all.
One of Penny's birds. Almost. Maybe just... One of Penny's birds was
do you mean
used
by
to
evidence?
spy on Poppy and Fitz.
Oh, you mean
and
evidence
steal
of
evidence
affair?
from them. We know those two have been spending time together in the rooftop garden. I'm guessing you got paranoid. Wanted to know what they were up to.
I'm just not the jealous type. I would never suspect Fitz of anything like that. Besides, Tabitha hardly ever leaves her cage. She's certainly never flown up to the rooftop garden.
We need a clue to compare with Penny's birds. Something to prove one of them has been in the rooftop garden.
Okay, well, we got the feathers. See, I understood the spy part, but it was just that last part where... I don't know, I guess the way of wording it is like, to get evidence from them. Did it say from them or of them? Either way.
Let's take a closer look at these.
This yellow feather was left behind by Penny's yellow bird. Yeah, it's the yellow bird. When it visited the rooftop
This
garden.
yellow feather was left behind by Penny's yellow bird when it visited the rooftop garden.
I can't stand it! Knowing the two of them are hidden away up there in their private little garden. I couldn't risk spying on them myself, so I asked dear Tabitha to do it for me. I knew she'd be able to bring me back some evidence.
Sorry, Penny, but are you not overreacting a little?
You don't understand. Fitz is slipping away from me. He's so quiet with me these days. But being with Poppy seems to bring him out of his shell. I don't know what he sees in her miserable little... I apologize. This really isn't your burden to bear.
Okay. But again, it's like, what does this have to do with... what does this have to do with, anything that we've been looking at so far? So the only other puzzle, I think this is the only other puzzle, will be this one. I am hoping...
Is that a clock?
If
Wait.
it is, it's a clock. There's a metal plaque on
Is
the
there a
back.
message engraved?
I think there was it, but someone scratched it off.
Someone scratched it off. And I'm just like...
A wooden trunk.
I want one.
Actually, you know what? Let's just, since you're here, we might as well just get the...
These people really are ridiculous, aren't they?
I just wanted to see.
Is that a
If
clock?
it is, it's a clock.
Problem is, I don't know what position I'm supposed to be changing this to.
No.
So, moving any of the hands turns the adjacent hands in the opposite direction. It's like cogs on a machine.
Okay, but what's the correct position? Are these in any way... Oh wait, this is a 9 right here. This is a 12. So this is a 3. And this is the 6. Okay. So I need this position here. Okay, so we have east, west, north, south. That's how I'm going to have to think about it. So we went with that one. So what position do I need this one in then? I guess I need it in this position like this. Sorry, I'm just having a lot of trouble trying to think of any of this will go. I mean, cool if I could work my way backwards, but see, that's like the position I need it in now.
Reset the puzzle?
Yes. Okay. 6, 3. There we go.
No, that was it.
Nice work. What's in the box?
A little tool thing? Looks like a telescope, but I'm not actually sure what it is.
A small brass tool with a curved glass lens. It has a screw at the base. Okay, now I can probably ask you questions. Important.
This
So
belongs to you,
we
Hawkshaw?
just have one more
Correct.
minute left.
And, what is it?
It's my handheld microscope for up-close investigation work.
What do you magnify with it?
Trace particles, dust, oils, clothing fibers.
Have you used it here at Tangle Tower?
I have. I used it to examine the greenhouse only 2 days ago.
What were you looking for?
That is between myself and my client.
Okay. Are we gonna... Well, she said she's in the greenhouse, so maybe I can talk to you. Oh.
Those petals,
What?
they're red.
Okay, thanks.
You ever seen this before, Fitz?
No, but I don't normally go into Fifi's room.
That's not where we found it.
Oh, I just thought it looks like it belongs to her.
Okay. I'm hoping. Just need something to trigger a suspicion. 'Cause I think there's quite a few people that we still don't have. Well, I mean, I think we have more
Who's
than
this
half.
her to whom the message refers?
Well, I don't know exactly.
Then how can I meaningfully evaluate this object? Next!
Okay, well, this.
This belongs to Professor Pointer, does it not?
No, I don't think so.
Who else would own such a pointless little telescope?
It's a telescope.
Oh yes, it has a telescopic lens. It could only be used for looking at things that are far away.
Okay,
There's something about Hawkshaw's handheld microscope.
there we go.
Something suspicious.
Suspicious.
Let's ask her about it.
I mean, considering she is a detective, it makes perfect sense, honestly. Okay, finally.
This little microscope thing? You said you used it to search the greenhouse.
And this would make perfect sense, if you knew what my client had asked me to find. Of course, I still have no intention of disclosing that information.
You're such a tease, Hawkshaw. Don't worry, we already worked out what you're searching for.
Where is it?
You're not as hopeless as you look.
Thanks.
So, that's what you were looking for in the greenhouse? This beetle?
Surely even you can understand the logic of it. The greenhouse is home to a great many insects. The gardener could have easily kept the beetle hidden in there.
Well, Fitz said you questioned him, but didn't actually search the greenhouse.
He is not exactly the type to appreciate subtlety. He simply didn't notice that I was using my microscope.
What do you reckon, Grimoire?
I know for a fact she didn't use the microscope in the greenhouse.
Hawkshaw doesn't know how to use it.
It's not a microscope at all.
All of a sudden, Detective Grimoire is some kind of expert on microscopes.
Okay. The handheld microscope is part... is a telescopic lens. So Hawkshaw lied about
The
it.
handheld microscope
Oh no, really?
is a part of a telescopic lens, so Hawkshaw lied about it. Almost. Maybe just change.
Which makes it murder, so Hawkshaw stole it?
The handheld microscope.
No?
Nope.
Is there reason to believe it's not actually a microscope? Was created by Fifi to use... according to Fifi, uses a microscopic... I was reading this as telescopic... as a telescope, but it says a telescopic lens. There we
The
go.
handheld microscope, according to Fifi, uses a telescopic lens, so Hawkshaw lied about it. I'm inclined to believe Fifi when it comes to stuff like this.
Hawkshaw, why did you lie about owning a telescope?
Again, I
When you
don't...
were a child, what did you aspire to become?
A detective? Naturally.
Emperor of the Galaxy?
I wanted to be an astronomer.
Really?
I harbored a desire to understand the secrets of the wider universe. A fool's errand, to be sure, but a seductive one. At 15, I decided instead to apply my intelligence to the world around me. And so, I became a detective. But the yearning for elusive knowledge is a powerful force. I tried to keep it with me.
Sorry, but we're way off track. What's the deal with the little telescope?
A memento from my childhood. Little more than a toy.
Why did you bring it with you?
When I discovered that it was Professor Pointer who had hired me, I dared to consider it something of a planetary alignment. I had hoped he might sign my telescope. An extremely childish indulgence, I admit.
I never would have guessed.
Hold on. You're admitting you didn't use it in the greenhouse then?
Correct. As it happens, I have no need to search the greenhouse to such a degree. Professor Pointer doesn't consider the gardener a suspect in our theft investigation.
So, who is your suspect?
Things have become complicated. My lead suspect is your murder victim.
Okay. So suddenly this is a theft. So the only thing that's really throwing me off right now is the little kiss symbol. Was there anything else here? We still don't have the...
Well now, that is most definitely none of my business. Quite possibly none of yours either. What's this?
It looks like it might be a telescope. Thought you might know something about it.
Well, it certainly is a telescope. It has a part there to screw onto a tripod, you see? It's rather small, though. I'm not sure you could see many stars with it.
No, probably not.
Okay. Do we get any more
Hard to
information?
read, that
Okay,
one.
no, it's just the same thing. Is this a hint button? I guess that's a hint button. I could always go to that, because what else am I supposed to do? Oh, try it. What? Okay, hold on. I wasn't aware that was an option. But we are just gonna do this thing here. Yeah, you don't have anything to say. Of course you would have nothing to say. I just need to get rid of it.
It's piano music.
Plays for sure a while before stopping. Okay, this one. If they'll have anything.
Weird.
It's someone humming a tune.
Would that be the voice? For the lips, the voice? Poppy says it looks like a tape she gave to Freya a few weeks ago.
There's
Thank
something
God.
about that pink cassette tape.
Oh, thank God.
Something suspicious.
It's Poppy!
Let's ask Poppy about it.
Is that everyone's suspicion? Hello, hello, ma'am. First off,
Those petals.
What about them?
It's nothing. They're just unusual.
yeah.
Did you find that in Fifi's room?
No? Should we have?
No, it's just... It looks like something she'd use, don't you think?
Okay. But now, the suspicion.
I need to confirm something with you, Poppy.
Confirm away.
What can you tell us about this cassette tape? Is it yours?
It belongs to Freya. She liked to have music playing while she was painting, you know.
And do you know what kind of music is on this tape?
No idea. Acid jazz?
It's piano music. Sounds an awful lot like your music, to be honest.
Sure it doesn't belong to you?
Why are we even talking about this? Cassette tapes have been redundant for a good few years now.
The tape was found at the crime scene. It was in the gramophone.
It's not mine. I'd never own anything like that.
Why not?
Not my color.
You used to like these colors. Somebody gave it to you as gifts and they changed the color. Nope.
You
this one.
used to like these colors.
Been trying to-
Ridiculous.
Thank you.
We
Please,
need a
for
clue
finally
to
getting on
compare with the
this.
cassette tape. Something that proves Poppy used to like these colors.
Okay, now we can finally go to this photo here.
Let's take a closer look at this.
Okay, so... The blonde girl... Here we go. Pink cassette tape. Found at the crime scene matches... Used by Poppy in the old photo? I guess so? Is there anything here that... This doesn't change, right? No, crack in the tape. Okay, the pink cassette tape.
The pink cassette tape found at the crime scene matches the pink cassette player used by Poppy in this old photo.
That is not me.
Yeah, it is.
Her
I'll
shape.
prove it.
What? Oh, wait. Okay.
You look a little different, but Fifi and Freya are pretty recognizable. It's clearly a photo of you with your two best friends. Why'd you tear it up? And then hide it?
I think the answer is pretty straightforward.
Poppy...
Poppy doesn't want to look like that anymore.
That's it. Makes this whole thing seem kind of irrelevant.
Maybe. It depends on the reason.
The reason she doesn't want to look like that anymore?
The passage of time is a powerful thing.
Hold on. This means that pink cassette tape does belong to you, Poppy.
It used to. I recorded some piano music onto it and gave it to Freya as a gift. Years ago.
Freya could have easily been listening to this tape at the exact moment she was killed. There's gotta be a connection between the tape, the gramophone, and the murder.
There's one other thing I want to know. How did it get that crack down the middle?
I have no idea.
What? Things are leaving off there? But...
Oh, whatever it is, it's...
Well, it is gotta
What's
practice.
with all the broken glass?
Damn it. I was hoping that would, like, continue on for something. Anything. Okay, well... Who's... Oh yeah, okay, it seems we've got everyone's suspicion. Except for Freya, of course, but she's dead. So... The question is... One, we are missing one last clue. I mean, it involves... The thing right now that I don't know is how in the world we get this going. Okay, right now I'm just getting everyone's opinion thing, clearing out all the...
Goodness me! Why don't you ask Fiona about that one? Looks like her area of expertise.
Okay, thanks. Thank you. There's nothing really here?
We already solved it.
Okay, just had to make sure. So I really don't know. Besides the... I just don't know... how the humming pertains to the...
I'm still not sure.
Should we take another look?
Oh, it seems this... It doesn't seem like it can be
Let's
solved yet.
come back.
It literally tells me it can't. Okay. So what do I do now?
That's all the statements collected. Let's run through them all.
To see if anyone...
That too.
Oh god.
We thought it was coming from Flora's tower. So Poppy
I left my...
I vacated the
See, the one thing...
I spotted it.
as I was passing.
I thought
I
you
recognized...
left the room, and Poppy
I ran up the stairs, hoping to catch up with him, but Felix appeared and blocked my path.
Back in the hallway, she was heading up Fellow Tower to find Professor Pointer. So I escorted her.
Poppy left the room for a while. When she came back, she had her father with her, and Fifi too.
Felix and Penny arrived shortly after we did.
A moment later, we were gazing down on the body of poor Freya.
Then I took a sample of the red paint on the unfinished painting.
She took me down to the library. We were in there about 15 minutes.
I quickly decided that I should leave also. I took Penelope with me.
Okay, there's still this here. So...
It's a bird bath. Is that just rainbow?
The birds seem to like
They're
it.
even singing. Doot, 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 doot.
Please don't do that.
It's the little boat we used to cross the lake. It's the only way.
What a comforting thought.
Okay. So... What else can I do?
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Oh yeah. Tangle.
Tower.
Little bird feet.
How do you know they're for birds?
Should we ring the doorbell?
Why would we not? It's a little melody. Do you think he'll start to move?
No, I think he'll just sign.
Is that an envelope?
It's been opened. Let's read it.
Isn't that...
No, definitely. What is that?
I think it's a family tree.
Fiona Fellow. We met her. She's one of the suspects.
Poppy met her. She is one of the suspects. Penelope met her. She is one of the... Pandora Point. I guess she doesn't live here anymore.
Selena's?
No family line. Apparently, she just appeared out of nowhere. Damien? It's Freya's father. I guess he doesn't live here anymore.
Felicia Fellow.
Freya's mother.
I guess she doesn't live here anymore.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing... Okay, so we have all the music notes. I just do not know what they may or may not pertain to. Because I'm pretty sure at this point, every puzzle that can be solved has been solved. We don't know if the chalkboard means anything, and then we have the periodic table over here. Is this? We should search the astronomy tower. Okay, I need the hint because I did not know where else. I think we're getting pretty close to the end, so...
Every astronomy tower?
I want to try.
Oh, what?
You can see right into Flora's room.
Not by accident.
I can see Flora, but she's not looking this way. Behind her is the backside of the easel holding Freya's unfinished painting. I can't really see anything behind it. Not from this angle.
It's that little plant.
Don't you think it would fall off?
Maybe it's glued down.
I can just about see the gramophone. I can see the doorway. It leads into the hall. The door itself is on the floor, knocked off its hinges.
Is that a window?
I think it is.
Is there another room above Flora's room?
We should check that next time we're over there.
Okay.
Isn't this supposed to be an astronomy telescope? I'm pretty sure you need to see the sky for astronomy to work.
I mean, it's daylight
I
also
can't
right
move
now.
it. I think this is just how it's set up.
There's something about Pointer's astronomy habits.
Oh, did we not get his yet?
Something suspicious.
Let's ask him about it.
Yes, well, he's... Okay, so apparently I never got that. Okay. This is the last suspicion?
Professor, what interests you about astronomy exactly?
It's not a matter of being interested. Once you expand your mind to the wider universe, it cannot be unexpanded.
Mm-hmm. And how long have you been an astronomer?
I really don't like to give exact values unless I'm sure I can quantify them.
Convenient.
Why do you ask me these things?
I have a theory about you, Professor.
Oh? Go on.
Suddenly me end up making the same response. You're not really interested in astronomy at all.
You're not really interested in astronomy at all.
What could you possibly mean by that?
I think you're interested in a slightly different field of research.
I don't have time for tiny, insignificant insects. My studies focus only on the inconceivably large and the unimaginably far away.
Right. That's why you like using your telescope so much.
Yes, naturally. My little portal into another world.
Yeah, about that.
Okay.
Pointer's telescope was actually looking at the crime scene and not up at the sky.
First you accuse me of being a lowly entomologist. Now you're accusing me of, what, spying?
Are you spying?
Why would I need to spy on Flora?
Why? Because you lost your golden beetle specimen, and it's made you paranoid. You think somebody stole it from you.
Might not have been Flora you were spying on. Might have been Freya.
It's a very precious specimen. Incredibly rare. Valuable in ways you could never understand. Freya was always sneaking around, both towers and in the gardens too. She was definitely up to something.
So, this next question is important. You were looking to Flora's room around the time of the murder. Did you witness the crime, Professor?
No, I didn't. When I looked into the room, Flora was already lying on the floor.
Flora? You mean Freya?
No, Flora. She was lying by the window. I couldn't see Freya at all. It was fairly dark. The telescope isn't at a very good angle. That's why I decided to head over there myself. I needed to know what was going on.
This changes your statement, doesn't it?
No, everything I told you in my statement was true.
Apart from the reason you left your tower in the first place.
Right.
Okay.
Let's go over what we know about the crime scene.
It's still like over here. What the? Oh, that's available now.
Freya was definitely up to something.
Something to do with the statue in the garden, I think.
Maybe we should go back and check. And we could have missed something.
You seriously telling me now to go to... What the? This wasn't here before.
This wasn't here before.
Okay, Sally, you and me, we gotta stop being on the same wavelength. This is kind of freaking me out.
What is it?
It's a little wooden toy. Looks kind of like a crab.
Oh no, wooden toy?
There's a note stuck to the back.
What does it say? Grimoire?
This is my new friend. He likes music. Simple melodies will move his soul. Best of luck, you to Freya. A layer of dark ink lays beneath the sheet glass. What?
What do you think? Is it really from her?
How can it be?
Why don't we check the handwriting with Freya's diary?
Good idea. Hold on.
Wait, that was from Freya herself?
It's a perfect match.
Well, it's confirmed. We have a ghost helping us.
Let's keep this to ourselves for now.
I mean...
What about the little wooden toy thingy?
What about the secret room above Flora's room?
Maybe we can put it to some kind of use.